Welcome to your daily focus for September the 27th, 2018. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Sorry I went down for the count. I got the weeklies out, and as long as my eyes were open for some time. I'm still not, yesterday I had this mid-afternoon, I was starting to feel a little better, and I thought, oh, maybe I should go and to the office and just do my reading now, but I didn't move, and I should have because it was a small window of opportunity, so I'm taking advantage of this little spurt of energy that I'm having. And then I'm going to crawl back into bed and just allow the healing. So I apologize for my absence, but I did leave you with a lot of the information. I mean, today the moon is moving into Taurus, so that energy is changing. And I think we brought everything in between the full moon and the weekend videos, and that you had enough guidance to make it through the energy. But now the energy is changing, so what is it bringing? Let's see what the cards tell us. So the numerology of the day, we have September is a 9, and then we have 27, which adds up to a 9. And then the year is 2018, which is an 11. So if you put all that together, it comes out as a 29. So an 11 energy. So we have that double 9 energy today, and we have that double 11 energy today. So with the 9 energy, we are embracing more of the moon's energy of completion and endings and closure and healing. But with the 11 energy, it's asking us to aspire to our commitment, to where we want to go, to put something into motion, to move it forward, to demonstrate our commitment to our goal, our dreams, our desires. So a little bit of pull and shove there in the energy today. So we may want to, especially in the Taurus moon, we may want to enjoy our comforts more than actually doing something towards a goal, a dream, a work project. Maybe there's something that we need to complete in order to move forward. Maybe there is something that we have to work on, whether it's healing or closure. But we need to pay attention to that energy, because the double 11 energy there is really calling us to stand firm, right? The Justice card. Now, I know some of you are probably tired of hearing this, but 2019 is coming. But we stand there with the scales to bring in the balance, which is helped by the moon in Taurus. But we also have that sword to cut out which is no longer of value in our life, to make that firm resolution to ourselves. So it's making commitments, it's making decisions, it's sometimes moving ourselves into a very unknown place, which makes it very hard. Our fears, our anxieties can hold us back, and the Taurus moon kind of allows that in a way, because we want that comfort. We want to know that when we walk into a McDonald's, the bathrooms are to the right and the fry maker is to the left. That's why we all go to McDonald's when we're in strange countries or strange towns, because, well, at least we know where everything is supposed to be. So transform that into your life experiences and the goals that you want to step into. You know, a new restaurant, we don't know where the bathrooms are. We're going to have to ask. We don't know what the food is like. We're going by the name and hoping that it matches. We're going to look at a menu first, So making the plan, testing it out. Who do we have first? The Four of Pentacles. Oh, yes, we do not want to, 3,000 thoughts came into my head at once, and I tried to say them all. We sit here in front of a door of abundance. And we are holding that one coin, that one pentacle so close to us, nobody's going to take it. And we've got our feet firmly planted on the other two. And we are trying to hold on to what is known to us. whether or not it brings in value. We all stay in environments and relationships and ways of thinking for periods of time because we feel the safety in it, or we feel like at least we know what's going to happen. I think that came out in many of the weekly readings. Couple of signs. It was very much about, even if where you are at is where you don't want to be, at least you know what's going to happen, and our fear and our anxiety can keep us trapped in that position, environment, relationship, thought pattern. So we have to be cautious and we have to be truthful to ourselves. What is holding us back? What doesn't allow us to move forward? And release those coins. Release those pentacles and stand up and turn around and see that door of abundance, which is being guarded by angels. The pillars on each side talk about the perfect balance that can be going forward. If you're willing to believe in yourself, make a commitment to yourself, trust yourself. And take a chance on you, your goals, your dreams. Five of Cups. Five of Cups is in detriment here. Now, this is really crying over spilt milk. Okay, we're so focused on those 3 cups that have turned over and what we've lost and where we failed that we don't see those 2 cups standing upright of what we can build on. So it's once again being very truthful to ourselves about what we really have to work with, okay? And that Virgo energy is gone, so hopefully we've learned some things. We've mastered some wisdom in knowing what we actually have to work with, our truth of our situations, and where we can go and where we can stop with that truth. And the Queen of Pentacles. Now, using this energy correctly today, we can sit there with our beautiful chair with the sun embossed right on it. And look at those clouds. Look at the thunderstorm, the rainstorm, the lightning storm that has passed now. You sit there with a confidence. You sit there with that 1 pentacle. Look at how you were holding it when we started out. And now look at how you hold it. Knowing that nobody can take your happiness away. Only you can allow that. Nobody can stop you from going forward in a path. So it's about accomplishment today. It's about not sitting there and wallowing in what can't happen, what we have no control over, but rather really stepping into something that we do have control over. And maybe it's just cleaning out that closet today. Maybe that's the only thing that you actually have control over today, that you can do something about today. So do it, because it moves you forward. It shows you that you can control where your thoughts go, where your direction and your focus can be, where your plans for a brighter tomorrow can be. Queen of Pentacles says it all, sitting there with the confidence, an angel by her side. Knowing that nobody can take away the abundance that is rightfully hers, rightfully yours. So start going after your dreams. And yes, it'll be hard. The 11 energy is not an easy energy to work through. That's why it's a master number. It takes commitment. It takes hard work. It takes walking with integrity. It takes 110% at all times of focus. And the success is surreal. Let's get an affirmation card. So it is a day to definitely take a chance on yourself. Do something that moves you forward in some way. It really is a step towards a beautiful path. King of Fire. King of Fire appears. I don't think we've seen him ever. A very long time. His face does not look that familiar to me. So a new energy emerging here. I want to pay attention to what I'm actually flipping through. Spiritual influencer, creative inspired leadership. When I am aligned with spirit, I am a powerful leader who inspires others. My mastery benefits others as I teach them, direct them at times, and indirectly at others, modeling what they might aspire to. How can I be confident in my own abilities and vision without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? So it's going with the flow. It's staying open to new opportunities, new ways of doing things, new people. So once again, we have this new, and it's been, I think this is the third full moon that it's really been, we are getting rid of the clutter so that we can actually step into the new beginnings. And stepping away from something to leave it in the past, to allow it to have an ending, to allow it to have a closure, to allow it to have a healing. And embracing new paths, new ideas, new friends. How can I be confident in my own abilities and vision without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? And confidence comes from knowledge. So grow your knowledge today. Seek out the knowledge today. A crown of fire. And you're going to feel that kind of energy today. Let your heart rule it, though, right? Look at the heart. It's your strength of your passion, of not allowing ego to overtake. Rather, your sage wisdom of where you can go, who you can become, what you can step into. So that full moon energy, I mean, the sun is still squaring Saturn, right, at 2 degrees. So how do I stand up for me and be my own person while still being part of the collective and still following all the rules? I guess it's by being strong, says the lion. Well, that was a good lead-in. I like that one. Strength, pride, moving on. Promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe. You are stronger than you seem and smarter than you think. Well, this card makes it go all together on my train of thought because I'm like, well, I get that from the cards, but yet I'm being pulled towards the energy of the weekend or Monday, Tuesday, depending on where you lived in the world. To step into who you truly are. To not be listening to somebody else's impression of you or what they want you to be. The lion's presence itself can draw fear among its peers. Even when he doesn't feel strong, he is perceived as such and reminds you that you are just as strong. With all that you are experiencing in your life, it's time to embrace your own strength, always and forever. It is time for you to let go of things that can no longer be fixed. Trash is trash. Only keep around that which is worth collecting. If you have to force a situation into a way that you want it, you'll only make it worse. And the knowledge that it isn't yours needs to be seen. Holding on can make you brave. Moving on makes you strong. Holding on makes you brave. Moving on makes you strong. Lion may also be telling you that it's time for you to see a physician and begin an exercise program to help build your body strength. So it's about our vitality, raising our energy, strengthening our stance, knowing that we are stronger and braver and smarter than we give ourselves credit for. And by believing in ourselves and being truthful to ourselves, we can move mountains. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.